Welcome dear student once again in my channel. We are dealing with animal diversity third. In this animal diversity third we have already discussed about the scales in fishes along with the characters and classification of class Pisces. Now in today's lectures we are going to discuss the these types of fins in fishes. Before going to just start the today's topic, I would like to request you, please do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the update of latest videos so that you can get the this upgrade informations about the this uploaded latest video, and hope you have enjoyed my earlier videos. Now we'll start the today's topic, that is types of fins in fishes. As you know, the before class Pisces, these kinds of this protochordates which are not having any kinds of the paired appendages, but in case of from this Pisces or these gnathostomes, the paired these kinds of the instead of these paired appendages in cyclostomes we have seen the fin. And now in case of Pisces, instead of these arms the fins are going to be present, and in case of class Pisces these kinds of the fins are helping them just to swim into the waters. Now as the evolution carried out in Pisces from the earlier fishes to the highly developed fishes, that is from this chondric thigh fishes, that is cartilaginous fishes, to the bony fishes or ostrich thigh fishes, there are certain changes which might take place into the these fins in fishes. So in this today's topic we are going to deal the these different types of these fins. As you know, these fins in fishes which are helping them for swimming, and as the course of evolution these fins are going to be modified, and according to this, in just we consider all the groups of Pisces in which these fins are divided into two main types: unpaired or median fins and paired lateral fins. So these are the two important groups of fins which are present in Pisces. First of all, we'll see the unpaired or median fins. So what is about the unpaired or median fins? These unpaired or median fins, they may be one or two dorsal fins, then ventral or anal fin, and a tail fin or caudal fin. So this is unpaired, means those kinds of the fins which are not in pair, they are called as unpaired fins. And dorsal fin, anal fin and caudal fin, these fins prominently are unpaired. This, in case of this dorsal fin, there may be first dorsal and second dorsal also. Though there are two dorsal fins, but they are also not called as unpaired because they are not equal in size and structures. So there may be one dorsal fin, first dorsal, second dorsal, but they are dissimilar in structures and size. And these fins are supplied with the fin rays, which gives the strength to these fins so that they are helping for swimming into the water. The second type of the fins are paired lateral fins, which are present to the lateral sides of the body, and these includes the two groups. One is a pectoral and another is pelvic. Pectoral fin is anteriorly present, while the pectoral this pelvic fin is present posteriorly. Anterior sides of the body which are having the pectoral fin pair to the lateral sides, to the these kinds of the anterior lateral side, and pelvic fin to the posterior lateral sides. Generally, they are present the ventrolateral in position. So this is about these two important categories of fins, unpaired and paired. Then these unpaired and paired fins afterwards will move to these caudal fins. In case of this unpaired as well as this paired fins, that is in case of dorsal, ventral, and in pelvic as well as a pectoral, there is no such diversity is present in Pisces. But in case of the caudal fin, there is a very huge and vast diversity in Pisces, as their structures are very dissimilar from these different groups of fishes, and that we are going to deal in along with these types of fins. There are much more diversity in caudal fin as compared to the pectoral, pelvic, ventral as well as dorsal fin. So this caudal fin, which is present at the tail region, that's why it is called as a caudal fin. These kinds of the caudal fin is the protocercal fin, that is the first fin, and which is also called as diaphacercal fin, and this is probably the most primitive type of the fin. So this is about the diaphacercal, most primitive type of the fin. Hind end of this kinds of the notochord or vertebral column is straight and divides this caudal fin into two equal lobes, the dorsal epicaudal lobe. So this is kinds of the dorsal epicaudal lobe, and this is the ventral hypocaudal lobes. So this is about this caudal fin. So these kinds of the structure, it may be this elongated or it may be somewhat rhomboidal in structures, and this is again the modified diaphacercal fin, which is having the median lobe. So these are the types of this caudal fin. These types of the caudal fins which are present in cyclostomes, primitive sharks, and lungfishes also. They are having this dipnoi, which is having the group of lungfishes, which is having the such kinds of the caudal fin, which is also called as diaphacercal fins. So this is the caudal fin, which is having the elongated structures, which is having the straight structures, and centrally it is having the notochords or this vertebral columns, which gives the support to that kinds of caudal fin. Then all this is about this elongated or the caudal fin. Anterior lobe of this caudal fin is called as epicaudal lobe, and this anterior lobe, which is epicaudal, and this ventral lobe, which is called as hypocaudal lobes. So this is the caudal fin, and in this caudal fin there are again the different types. This first type is this protocercal fin or diaphacercal fin, and the second type is heterocercal fin, and third type is homocercal fin. So these kinds of the figures which indicate the protocercal fin, in which this epicaudal lobe as well as hypocaudal lobes are somewhat elongated and communicating from this notochord. Here is only certain modifications of this median lobe is present in caudal fin, and that's why it is called as modified diaphacercal fin. So after this straight fin, we'll see the second type of caudal fin, and the second type of caudal fin is heterocercal fin, and this heterocercal fin, in which these two lobes, this epicaudal lobe, this is the ventral hypocaudal lobe, and dorsal epicaudal lobe. These are the two lobes for the dorsal fin. In case of heterocercal fin, these two lobes are unequal. This epicaudal lobe, which is larger, and this hypocaudal lobe is smaller. So there are again these two types of the heterocercal fin. Hetero means dissimilar, two lobes are dissimilar. That's why these kinds of the fins are called as heterocercal caudal fin. In first type of the heterocercal fin, upper epicaudal structure is larger as compared to the lower hypocaudal structures, and this is the called as a heterocercal fin, in which this vertebral axis which goes to the this kinds of the upper epicaudal lobe, which is having the prominent dorsal fin lobe, and this type of the fin is present in modern sharks, accipiencer like structures, and these kinds of the fins is present in bottom dweller fishes, basically in case of this chondrichthyes fishes or the these sharks. And if we see the second structure, that is about the in which upper epicaudal lobe is small as compared to the lower hypocaudal lobe, which is elongated and long, and this is about the large ventral fin lobe, and the example is flying fish, that is Cypacellus. So this is commonly called as flying fish, and this fly in this fish, it is having the elongated lower this hypocaudal lobe, so that it gives the support while gliding into air. So this is about the this heterocercal fin. So likewise, there are two types of the fins in fishes. One is the group of unpaired fin, and another is the group of paired fins. Unpaired fins, which includes the dorsal fin, ventral fin, as well as caudal fin. Paired fin, which include the pectoral fin and pelvic fin. So this is about the this unpaired and paired. Now caudal fin is having the three different types. First is a protocercal or diaphysecal, second is a heterocercal, and third is homocercal. So likewise, these are the two different types of caudal fin. Protocercal, these are the diagrams, so we show the protocercal types or the variation, and these are the two figures which showing the heterocercal fin. After heterocercal fin, the third type of the fin is homocercal fin. So this is a third type of the fin, but it is caudal fin. So this is the third type of caudal fin, which is homocercal fin. We have seen the this diaphysecal or protocercal and heterocercal. Now homo means similar. So these two lobes, upper epicaudal and lower hypocaudal lobe. So this upper epicaudal lobe and lower hypocaudal lobe, both the lobes are similar in structures, and this type of the fin present in most higher bony fishes. It is symmetrical externally, consisting of equal sized this epicaudal and hypocaudal lobes. Though externally these kinds of the lobes look like similar, but internally these lobes are having certain variation, that is this kinds of the vertebral columns or this ventral axis and urostyle, these are not present in both the lobes. They are generally reduced as in some cases, while it goes to the anterior epicaudal lobe in some cases. So this is the variation internally, but externally they look like a similar lobes. So that is about the this homocercal caudal fin. In case of salmon, if we see the salmon type of the fish, which is a migratory fish, which migrate from ocean to river for the breeding, in which these two lobes are equal in structures, but these kinds of the hypolaris and urostyles, it is reduced. Again is tuna fishes, these kinds of the vertebral axis or this ventral axis is again reduced. In case of Lepidosteus and Amaya fishes, these kinds of the ventral axis goes to the epicaudal lobe and urostyle goes to the epicaudal lobe, and it is having the hemal spine which are somewhat larger and spread to the these lobes. That is about the homocircle kinds of the fin. Then this is again this third type homocircle fin is having subcategories. The first category is homocircle, and second is abbreviated homocircle, then third is Guy-Farrow circles. So this Guy-Farrow circle is the third type. Though it is homocircle, but it is called as abbreviated, not kinds of the scene complete two equal lobes. Then in case of the third category, Guy-Farrow circle, it is again having the variation. In case of the chimera type of the fishes, it is this vertebral column which is again having the elongated and passes up to the this last tip of the caudal fin. And in case of Polypterus fishes, this vertebral column is again reduced and fin is away from this kinds of the vertebral column, and this is having the urostyles which is present into the this tail fin. Then again in Phaeraspis type of the fish, it is having such type of the vertebral column, and the fin is having this kinds of the structure, and these are the fin rays. These are the fin rays, supporting rays, which give support to the this caudal fin. So these are the third type of homocircle fin. It is the simple homocircle with showing the two similar epicaudal and hypocaudal lobes. Then the second is abbreviated homocircle, and third is Guy-Farrow circle. So these are the three different types of caudal fin. One is protocircle, second is heterocircle, and third is homocircle. Now after these three different types of the caudal fin and paired and unpaired fins, we'll see the what are the uses of these fins to the fishes. What are the actual use? In case of course of evolution, in developments or the modifications of the this vertebrate animal from this protochordate, these kinds of the fins helping the fishes for swimming. That is the chief purpose of the fins. Helping for locomotion, that is swimming into the water. These kinds of the fins are also used as a steering device and rudders, means to change the direction, then to turn to the left and right sides. So for all these kinds of the activities carried out by the fish with the help of fins. Then these kinds of the paired lateral fins which maintain the equilibrium or balance while the fish is in resting position, and these kinds of the resting position, this paired pectoral fin as well as pelvic fin, maintaining the equilibrium and balance. This is another important function. Then in case of lung fishes, that is highly developed fishes, these kinds of the fins are used for walking, just used for walking or just having the helping to locomote outside the waters. And in case of this flying fish, these kinds of the fins are helping this kinds of the, as you know about the flying fish, this flying fish is having such kinds of the lower epicaudal and highly developed hypocaudal lobes, and these hypocaudal lobes which gives the support to glide from water into air. So this is about the this extended hypocircle fins helping the glide into air. So this is the use. Then these kinds of the fins are modified as claspers in case of the some cartilaginous fishes or sharks, which can generally having the sexual dimorphic characters. In some kinds of the fishes or this otilious fishes, these kinds of the pelvic fins are helping as a this ovipositors. So likewise, these are the some uses of the fins. So with that, I concludes these types of fins in fishes. Hope you understand all the various types of the fins in fishes. Thank you very much for your this watching the entire video, and we will see the next bit in the next topic. Thanks once again for watching the video.